Hello YouTube, my name is Bonsai Bingo 88 and welcome to my next episode of MLB The Show 16 featuring Clay Cowboy of the Midland Rockhounds. So I did a little bit of simulation, did a couple of plays, did a couple of training sessions. As you can see down here, I now have almost 1,500 training points. We had some really good training sessions, including some fielding. We had some good hitting and which was a situational awareness, kind of like what are you going to do with these players on runners on base or this many outs, stuff like that. And then there was also the good hits, which is, hey, I want you to hit it to the left side of the field or center field or right field. And I'm still really messed up when it comes to those. I have no idea how to direct my hits more than I already am. So I think it's just aiming and timing. I don't know. So anyways, as you can see, our Rockhounds have not been doing so well. Let's take a look at the calendar. So I last left off, which I believe was Corpus Christi, where we got swept 4-0. And then we split with Frisco, we split with San Antonio, we split with Frisco again. We took 3 out of 4 against Corpus Christi. We lost 2-1 in the series against Springfield. Lost 2-1 against Tulsa. We lost 2-1 against Springfield again. Lost 2-1 against Tulsa. We split Corpus Christi, we split Frisco, we split San Antonio, we split Frisco, and now we are in our last 4-game stretch against San Antonio before the minor league, Texas League All-Star break. And then we'll take on against Northwest Arkansas leading into July. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into training, which we're going to bump this up, this up, this up, this up, and this up, as well as speed. We want to make sure that they all stay plus or no change at all. But we are going to actually, since we can afford to, we're going to bring them up to 80 speed, 55 stealing. We're going to make sure that he doesn't get hurt. And then we're actually going to bring this up as much as we can. Can we do more? Yes, there's that. Plate discipline. No. Okay. So we're investing 1,481 points to bring him from a 56 overall up to a 59 overall. So now we're sitting at 48 contact versus righties, 47 contact versus lefties. Brought our power up to both 39. We're speed up to 80. So our next couple of points are going to be focused on arm accuracy, plate discipline, and batting clutch. So enough with the menus, enough with the training and perks. Let's go ahead and get on to game 1 of 4 against San Antonio. Never mind, we lost game 1, so we're going to go into game number 2. And looks like Clay Cowboy is kind of on a cold streak, so let's go ahead and bring. Sorry about that, I didn't realize they're going to cut me off again. So he's batting a 268. He has definitely dropped from the 290 plus that he was batting in the last video. Alright, welcome back to the San Antonio Missions. We're hosting them again like we were in the last series. But this time Clay Cowboy, he's been trained, he's been ready. Oh, look at that. That 80 speed is definitely significantly, you can notice the difference. So we should be able to start robbing some home runs. Look at that, 5 for 24 in the last 7 games. Unfortunately, those were games that I did not play. See, this guy knows we've been training. He knows that we put some upgrades into our contact and power. Let's just go ahead and get a contact. Ooh, I was actually trying to swing at that. Come on, man. I don't like your sweet chin music. Let's get contact swing and get on base. Boom. We're not going to test out his base running right now. So I know in the last video I was talking about, you know, showing the trajectory of the hit. That ball curved like crazy going down the left field line. And I see our manager, he knows we've been working on our speed. And there's our stolen base. Maybe now they will count a stolen base for us. Oh, do not go home. Alright, so if you guys haven't checked out the channel yet, I definitely posted my update video featuring a little Rocket League. It's a little different than my series so far. Mostly my sports series are just baseball and football. But I decided to show just a random game, just to, you know, kind of like break them. Not really monotony. I do try to have a different upload every day. So is that 2 outs? Nope. They decided to take the out and give me the go-ahead run. So yeah, I gave a little update video. I know I mentioned a couple of things that I mentioned in the last video of Clay Cowboy, but just to give you guys something to look at, gave a little bit more information about what's going on, where my life is headed right now as far as a career goes, and when things will go back to normal. So definitely check that out. I'm trying to figure out how to pin that to the channel, so that way that's at the top when you guys first load up the channel. So every time I do an update video, I'll take down the previous one unless you guys like watching Rocket League or something like that, and then I'll put up a new update video. Something like that. I have no idea. I'm still trying to figure the whole channel thing out. But yeah, I'm definitely going to be starting up. Sorry, I have to focus on that real quick. I am deciding on whether or not I'm going to start a new playthrough. Due to the fact that I'm flying out in less than a week. So if I do a new walkthrough, it's going to be on PC, because my PC is going with me. Whoa, Clay. Clay. You're better than that, bro. You're better than that. Last episode, we did request a trade. We haven't heard anything back yet. That's caught. Good contact though. We haven't heard anything back on the trade yet. It hasn't been declined, but it hasn't been granted either. So I wonder how it's going to be for us. Maybe we'll hear something back after the All-Star break. So what I think I'm going to do is, oh, there we go. Not really robbing of a home run, but we'll see how long this video goes, and I might add the All-Star break into it. We'll see. Yeah, I was hoping with that low throw right here that maybe got an awkward bounce. Maybe that's what they're going to do in the next one. Next MLB is that throws like that, when the throws are towards the feet or towards the base, they'll take an awkward bounce or something, and it'll cause the baseman to bobble it, and it'll give us a chance to actually get an infield single. So we did pretty good. We are going to go into training so we can fix these. Oh. I think accuracy is going to be more than strength, so we're going to apply those. So our next training points are going to go into reaction and arm strength, because when it gets yellow, that's going to start going down. And then when it turns red, that means it actually went down. So let's see how the sounds did. And once again, I don't see their name, so let's go ahead and check out the athletics. They didn't play either. So we're going to go to the game number 3. Unless they gave us a night off for some reason again, and we got to game 4. I don't know yet. So a little bit of an update. Drank a lot of tea today, and then had a coffee to kind of like just break the monotony of that today, and throat feels better. Coughing is minimum. Voice is starting to come back. However, I can't really still sing some of my favorite songs in the car, which is, yeah, it's whatever. I'm not really a good singer anyways. I just like to pretend that I am. Alright, 1 and 2, 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Yeah, this 80 speed. I mean, I should have been saving up points from the get-go for speed. See, when you simulate games, you run the risk. It's like risk versus reward. You get all these points for not doing anything, but then you run the risk of your batting average going down. Excuse me. Or you get into like a cold streak, or I knew I should have bunted to advance the runner. There we go. So what are your guys' thoughts on Clay Cowboy so far? Do you think he's going to get traded? Who do you think he's going to get traded to? Do you want to see him get into MLB 17? Will Bonsai Bingo get better at judging pitches? Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see Clay Cowboy in MLB 17. But if not, ooh. Now, ground rule double. Yeah, I got a really bad read on that one from the get-go. I don't even want to see what my character looked like. So, let's not discuss that. If you guys want to see a player in MLB 17, what position do you want to see? Pitcher, infielder, catching would be very difficult. Oh, I totally thought that was going to be a lucky single. Okay. Yeah, so I may seem a little bit lethargic, but I just got done recording a video of Madden with a friend of mine, and then we had just a regular game off camera, just messing around. Uh, Chiefs and Steelers. It was a good game. Uh, Stopped paying attention for a little bit to say goodnight to my son, and my friend took full advantage. And while I was I wasn't distracted. I was focused on talking to my son, and just kind of going through the motions with the game. And my friend took advantage of it, and ended up running up the score a little bit. So I've been playing the PlayStation for a few hours now. So it looks like, yep, we got another offer. So yeah, I'm not I guess making an excuse, just explaining what happened. So normally my ex knows when I'm recording, so she'll call either before I have it planned, or when she knows that I just finished. So there's that there. We're gonna save these remaining 11 points. So now we're at 60. Oh, hey, there we go. Let's look for the Sounds. The Sounds are 41 and 37, but they lost to the Storm Chasers 6-4. And the Athletics are 26 and 49, and they lost to the Angels 4-3. Let's check out my boys, the Mariners. So the Mariners have a 10-game lead over the Rangers. That looks pretty awesome, even though we're rooting for the Athletics. All right, last game, and then we're gonna see where this takes us. So right now we're down 2-1 in the series. This isn't what you would call the rubber match, but this is what you would call, I guess, to tie. Either we're going to lose the series or we're going to tie the series, and I'm looking for the latter. But look at this beautiful day. Beautiful day. And Clay is more focused on the pitches, being very selective because it's 2 outs. Yep. A better at bat, a better at bat. So, but who's excited for opening day coming up here in about a month and some change? Okay, first of all, I hate when the game does that. Oh, hey, look, you guessed the right region, but guess what? It's outside. How many outs we got? 2 outs, so I can't do a sacrifice bunt. But I can do that. Get my hitting streak back on board and advance the runner. Bases loaded. Here we go. Yeah. I don't know what's going on with Midland. I mean, well, we're up 2-0 now. That's good. There's a double. Dude, I saw that streak and I was like, don't tell me that's a home run. Let's take a look at that again. Look at that. One of these days, I'll get my power rating up to the point where I can actually bounce it off the wall, and they'll give me a chance for maybe even a triple. Oh. Double play right there. Strikeout and tag out right there. That was bad. I keep forgetting to look up at the count to see what's going on. Usually when there's 3 balls, it'll be a walk, typically. And then typically when my teammates have at least 2 strikes, it'll be a strikeout, which, yeah, I've come to expect. All right, 1 out. Once again, should have done a sacrifice bunt. All right, maybe we'll get one more at bat in the bottom of the 9th. Do we win the series or do we go to extra innings? Extra innings. Nope. We won. We picked up a run in the bottom of the 9th. All right, cool. So we tied the series with the San Antonio Missions. Three to 2 was the final. And our boy went 2 for 4 with a double and a single. So, all right, so we're going to exit here. I will see you guys. And welcome back from the ballpark. So yeah, we had that poor caught stealing right there. It cost us 3 points, but we still walked away with 50. We're going to hold on to those. We have 61 overall. Let me make sure nothing's going to slip. All right. So let's go ahead and check out the league standings. Look at that. We are now 1 game above the Rough Riders, 11 behind Corpus Christi, but 12 out of first, going into the All-Star break. So let's go ahead and go to the calendar. We're going to simulate through this date. Yes. So we're going to stop here on the 27th prior to the All-Star break. So that way everything's updated. Everything is fresh. As you can see, yeah, so there was no other games played today. Let's go ahead and check out the All-Star voting. And we are right field. So Clay Cowboy received 188,000 votes. I don't think that's enough to get even on the bench, unfortunately. But yeah, he had 231 at-bats, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, and he's batting a 268 for the first half of the season. So let's go ahead and check out the league leaders real quick. Batting average, 268. Clay Cowboy is at 9th, just behind Joe Murray of Springfield. Hits, where is he at on hits? That doesn't say. Oh, there he is, right there. He is tied for 10th with 62 hits. We're just going to read it from here. 231 at-bats, 25 runs, 4 home runs, 20 RBIs, 5 stolen bases, like I mentioned. But where does that stand as far as doubles? Where's he at with doubles? He's got 9 doubles on the season. Triples. He got a second one while we were while I was simulating, and he's nowhere close to being in the top half for home runs. But either way, he's having a pretty good first year. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Yep, so it skips it. And we're starting fresh. There's a 0-0 record. We did not do so well in the first half of the season. So you know what? Let's make this a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and get going against Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back. So during that load screen that was not recorded, we were half a game out of first. So this is our chance. We can still do some damage in the second half of the season. Completely turn around. We can actually still contend for the playoffs as long as we can do well in the second half of the season, which is interesting. I didn't know about that Didn't know that about minor league baseball until I started playing this game, and then I started doing some research. So 268, we are leading the team in RB or in batting average. That doesn't mean anything if we can't bring in the runs. So we upped our batting average over the last couple of games. We went from a 133 to a 211, so that's good. And I like this ballpark. So we got a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. We got 2 runners on, no outs, and we just took our first pitch. And we took our second pitch. So the model for this next half of the season, smart baseball. Tag up and go. There you go. I don't know why the first base runner didn't tag up either. Alright, so now 2-2, top of the third. We had that sac fly. We got runner on first. We're going to have to try and advance the runner while getting a hit. They're trying to get him. I don't know why. What's his speed rating? 77. Okay, so he's pretty fast. I mean, I could try bunting down the third base line. No, I was a little early on that one. So it's not so much the power, it's the timing. You got to use those both hand in hand to get the most out of your batting experience. Okay, I don't know why I did that. So yeah, as I learned last episode, R1 is the button to push when you see those circles on the wall. Alright, 3-3 tie, top 6, 1 out, no on. It's time to get on base to get something going. Like that, not like that. Not like that. Alright, so we got 1 out, 1 runner on. We got to catch this ball. So I'm going to back up just a little bit. And somehow they scored 4 runs. Okay, not how I wanted to start out this season. This is the second half of the season. At least we're being more patient.
Count is 2-1.
Too early. Probably would have had a piece of that had I waited just a little bit longer. Wow. And I start out this half of the season with an offer. And the MVP is Tom Brady. What the? Player of the game is Tom Brady. Are you kidding me? Alright guys, I don't know how long this has been going on, so I'm going to go and put a break in here. I'm going to finish out the series, and I will see you guys next episode with a brand new series, brand new team. Not my team, but the opponent. So, I will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for joining me. Leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.